one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play fake, here's Smith. DJ Chuck there for the catch. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, putting working on the phones. Either that or try the money.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Now first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, that's a run that's hold home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to Genty. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First down from the 42.
Hey, here we go, hey.
From the gun, Smith. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action, here's Smith. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Run line. We're ready to get us up. We're good.
Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. A more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He gets a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Running it with Hampton. Escapes a defender. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
All set to go now from the 35. To give for the 1st time to Rachaad White. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Under the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He rolls to his right. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Herbert. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Cameron Dicker after the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. This from 28 yards away. Dicker connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Trey Tucker to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Throw reeled in by Mayer. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or when big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
13 next.
And go play fake here with Smith. Brought in by his back here. It's Shensi. This gets forward to around the 29. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Nickel look by the Chargers here, 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Looking Myers, and he's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Hey, trio left.
Smith on 1st down. Hits his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Smith's going to throw again. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Watch twist.
Again, it's Smith to the air. Completed to his running back. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. And again, it's Smith. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, here we go, hey. Check 58.
Back to the air, it's Smith. Throwing the out route, complete. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
49, flip it off, 49. Hey, here we go. Hey, along the line.
Smith yet again. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. And this This one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. The goal team is out to try to add 3 points to their lead. Carlson's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Hampton now up the middle. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to get the Chargers the first down. Herbert now. Brought in by Gadsden. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
To throw, Herbert. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Set. Cap it. 59. Go.
On third down, Herbert finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. Looking to throw, Smith. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. This is Gentine on second. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Six yards to go here. It's third down. They'll air it out on third. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders now lead by 10. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Set.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. Again, it's Hampton. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Finds Genty underneath. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's a Vegas first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
We've set it down from the 37. First and 10, Herbert. Into the hands of Gaston, complete. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number one. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. And that one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out in the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
First down, Los Angeles.
5-9, 5-9. 12.
Now Herbert again. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Herbert throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Lat McConkey. So now it's going to be third and long.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. It's Herbert once more. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Buys time, rolling right. He's rocked. That ball's free. And the Raiders Raiders get to it! And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession. So just like that, Brock, a very nice drive ends in a whimper from that offense and a real roar from the defense who get off the field by recovering that fumble.
Yeah, that defense was just getting walked backwards, and one of them finally said, enough is enough. And I'll tell you, the way they were moving the football offensively, I think you felt it, I felt it. A touchdown was coming, but that defense responded.
Smith on first down. Headed out right. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
There we go, sit on it. 386. Hey, trio left. Line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Hauled in by Myers. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They've got first down here from the 36. From the gun, Smith. Running right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, it keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Smith yet again. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Try and get that one to Brock Bowers. And that brings up 3rd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Again, it's Smith to the air. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hey, here we go. Alert! 390%.
He'll throw it. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Back to the air, Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Third and long for him here. That one's good to McConkey. Keeps on moving into the red zone. To the house. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Left McConkey with a touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here's Herbert leading them to the line, going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. This is caught. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, we go.
First play is going to be a give to Jency. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 4.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Another give here to Jency. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 8 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
So first down from the 41. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He hits him on the out route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. Jency from the gun. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Smith to throw. It's 3rd and 1. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Hey, here we go, hey. Green egg shot.
This is Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Blitz coming for Smith. The Chargers get home, and they drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Here's Smith. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
For the Raider field goal, a 55-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
The win was at a sales, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set.
Gibson gets the handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's Harris on the right side. Good pickup, but he's denied that 1st down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Set. 380. Count.
Here he is on 3rd and short. This is hauled in by Harris. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47.
It's a
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's caught left side by Harris. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but he'll get that first down. We couldn't do it right there.
2nd and 3 now. Now an inside give to Hampton. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. To the right, pulled in by McCulkey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Really with it. I should practice on the head, boy, because I got other heads, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the carry, it's Hampton. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Run! Go. Set. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Now Herbert and the Chargers going for 2.
Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Raiders 20, Chargers 18. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Smith. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Little slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
There we go. 13 there.
Shotgun snap to Smith. caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Hey, it's a clip.
And go play fake here with Smith. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Positive with that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
From the gun, Smith. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Oz. Hey, hold on. Middle. There goes it.
We'll air it out on third. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. But what a difference it can make for an offense.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Shotgun give here to Jency. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
He's brought down on the 8-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Back to Jency. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down.
Hey, here we go. You ready to get set up? We're good.
Here he goes, third and long. Has it in close. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders push this to an 8-point game. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Herbert from the gun. Complete here to Hampton. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Chargers.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds the football outside. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
21. Ready.
Herbert to throw once more. Short pass brought in. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Now Herbert again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate. It just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back. Nowhere to go but for a sack.
59. Go.
Throwing now, Herbert. The quick slant, here's McConkey. And talk about a good game when they needed it. So that's 13 on second down. Now only a yard to go here on third.
A gain of 14 yards brings up third down.
Now Herbert to throw. Completed to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Set. 380. Green out. Green out.
It's Herbert once more. Throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Set.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Oh, he lost the football. And the Raiders get to it. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
Coming left is Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Somebody gotta do it. Hey, somebody gotta do it. I see the G. Hey, watch him do it.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They give up their guns. It's Genty. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that 1st down marker.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. On the sneak, it's Smith. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Running from the pistol here with Genty. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's out in the clear. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
All movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. And the jumpiness cost him 5. 1st and goal, a little bit tougher here. Running it after the penalty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer. Now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Still a good bit of work to do here, Brock, as they come up on it 2nd and goal. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Couldn't get it to Arondé Gadsden the second. And now they face 2nd down. Back to the air. Herbert. Going with a screen into Hampton. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Working quickly here.
And the Chargers first down.
And he's got a free play here. He's going deep. This is brought in at the 15. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
It's 2nd down.
21. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Go. Hey, Catholic.
Herbert now. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Here's Herbert leading them to the line, going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. On the move, headed right. And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they went for 2 right there, Brock. It's back down to a 1-possession game.
Chargers 26.
They'll line up for the onside kick here. Gotta find a way to get it back. Just a little over a minute and a half remaining. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown!
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders lead by 15 now.
Raiders 41. Chargers 26.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Their own 32-yard line.
Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Throwing on first is Herbert. Pass complete to Duvernay. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Into the hands of Duvernay. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Let's go.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers get it back to within 1 score. So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go.
mentioned they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.
I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hottest divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of eyes. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your light. Shut it down. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. What I'm not kombucha, either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that babe, well alright. Tryna fight in the night, come alive. Ain't it sneak? Ain't it?
Try to come back, they popping your tires, hold up. 100 round, really feeling like I'm on team, playing both sides of you. Shot out on your friends. I've been going crazy, shot, I've been in the deep end. She not in the scene, she tryna go. Whole nother level shot, I got it on their toes. I put the on the road, she tryna, hold up. I got this me, she tryna show me something. They ain't on nothing. Me and my bro like me, you know we on one. We in the spot going crazy until the sun up. You worried about that, I chose up. All in the kitchen can't get to the cold up. Acting like they know it. Double O cactus that we told us. Switch out the baddie, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got record, that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip. global, that's my duty. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break it way down to molecules. Yo, let me get you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Hold your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Busta Rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who are